After 9 holes, I pretty much shot double par as a 23 handicapper. I'm Alia and this is my series Alia To Scratch, where I'm trying to become a scratch golfer as a current 23 handicapper. This is my first 9-hole video on the channel. Every single stroke I take will be included in this video, and by the end of it we'll see what I score. It's a par 34 over 2,653 yards off the red tees, but it is currently winter tees. My prediction is that I'm going to score 50 over 9 holes, but let me know what you guys think I'm going to score in the comments. We are here at the first hole and these are the balls that I'm going to be using. They're the Callaway Super Soft balls. They are pink, but it just makes it a little bit easier for me to see. This first hole is a par 3, 138 yards, but off the winter tees it is playing 128 yards. As you guys saw, that shot went really far right. I have this issue at the minute where if I'm hitting it off the ground like without a tee, my shots have a slice to it and I'm not sure why. I am trying to make changes to my swing at the minute, so that might be why. But I did try to aim a little bit left there, or I think I did. It still went right. We hit a tree, but I'm pretty sure the balls dropped down, so let's see. We're about 46 to 47 yards from the pin, so I'm gonna use my 56 degree, and surprisingly at the minute my 56 degree full swing is only going around 50 yards. I don't know what's happened, whether it's the winter or what it is, but 56 degree it is. Oh dear. I thinned that, and I do have an issue with my shot game at the minute where it's just really bad, but from where I'm standing that kind of might have worked in my favor, but it's gonna be a very difficult putt for par because I am quite far from the pin. But let's see if we can get par here and try and save the stroke. Save the stroke, try and save the save the shot and the hole. No, too strong. Sit. I really bottled that putt, didn't I? Right, now I'm gonna have to move you guys to the other side because I obviously missed that putt. Unfortunately, didn't start off well there. Par 3, we finished with a double bogey with a 5, +2 already off the first hole. Not ideal, but one thing I really need to work on is when I have a bad hole, just forgetting about it and focusing on the next hole, because I have this really bad habit where if I play bad on a hole, I let it affect me for the next hole. But that's something we're trying to work on. If I want to be a scratch golfer, gotta learn to just forget about it. The next hole that we have is a par 5. It is currently playing 320 yards off the winter tees, so I'm gonna start with my driver and just try and go in the middle of the fairway, not slice it, or if it goes the other way, what is it? If it's sliced this way, a draw? I'm not 100% sure, but let's just try our best. Forget about the last hole, try our best. This is a new hole. I think I've managed to stay on the fairway there. I did see it take a bounce to the right, but I think we are still on the fairway, which would be a really good thing. Right, so we have about 182 yards to the pin, which is all the way over there. There's some bunkers over there which we try and need to avoid. So I think I'm gonna go with my 3-wood. If I hit it well, it should get on the green, but my 3-wood's been a bit up and down at the minute, but we're gonna try our best and see what happens here. Did say my 3-woods at the minute is a little bit up and down, so that was a down shot. Right, so my ball's over there. I think it took a bounce off this tree over here because of how far I managed to roll, but at least I don't have trees blocking me. We're now about 85 yards to the pin. For me, I think 85 yards. I think let's go with a pitching wedge. Let's do pitching, trust ourselves. We are in the bunker, and I think I need to stop saying whether my clubs are good or bad, because that's back to back that I've said my clubs are inconsistent with like my 3-wood and my pitching wedge. I'm in the bunker, completely missed the green, and I don't even know what that is. Thinned it, missed a shot, I don't know. Either way, we buggered it. Right, that was an absolutely dreadful shot, but there was someone literally like right in front of me, and I have this issue as well where if people are watching, I can't play well, which is why filming on camera as well, I tend to play a lot worse just because it's very intimidating playing in front of the camera. But I need to learn how to just forget about the nerves and just play a lot better, really. But we are out of the green. No, we are out of the bunker, sorry. 5th stroke, finally, but it does mean we are putting for bogey, and we do have a really long putt. Oh my gosh, imagine if that goes in. Double bogey, not great, but again, we need to try and just forget about it. On to the third hole. Right, the next hole is 401 yards, but it's playing 387 yards off of the winter tees. So I'm gonna go in with my driver and again, just try and hit the fairway. It's an alright drive, no? Just gotta hope approach shots are better on this hole compared to the last two. I only recently started carrying my clubs instead of using a trolley or buggies, and I haven't carried my clubs much since I was a kid playing golf, so I'm quite out of breath. There's people looking at me filming, but I need to just not think about it, Alia. You're filming, so what? Just relax. Right, we are in the fairway and we have about 176 yards. So I'm gonna hit my 3-wood and I'm gonna believe and manifest that I'm gonna hit this well and be right in front of the green. A much better shot from us there. I'm really happy. This is a par 5 as well, and it's a really long par 5. It's much longer than the last hole. Sorry, I'm a little out of breath. I'm really unfit. I'm really unfit. That's another thing I need to improve on if I want to become a scratch golfer, is work on my fitness, because I used to be pretty fit. Now I'm not. Since moving to the UK, I've gained about 35 pounds, which is not good. So that's one thing we're gonna have to work on. Alia To Scratch, gotta work on your fitness. This is where my ball ended up, and I'm a bit concerned because we have this massive tree here, there's a bunker there, and I almost feel like the safe option on what to do would be to punch it out in front of the bunker there and then have a better approach shot, because I don't think going straight at it is the good play. I feel like doing it just to be risky, but at the same time I feel like it's a very high likelihood that I'm gonna hit the tree and the ball's gonna come back exactly where I'm stood right now. So I'm gonna take my 56 degree, I think, and punch it out for my third stroke. Is it punch it out? I don't know. Is that the correct word, or is it just lay it up? I have no idea. You guys can correct me in the comments. Wonderful. Not exactly sure what to do here. I have about 118 yards left to the green according to my watch. The trees there are still a massive issue because obviously I didn't, well, y'all saw my last shot, didn't do very well. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna risk it and use my 6 hybrid, which might be completely the wrong play, but I feel like my 6 hybrid doesn't have as much loft. It's gonna keep it low and it's gonna keep under the tree, so we're gonna go for it. The one time I pure my shot is when I'm in this situation. Other scenarios, I don't pure it. This one I pure it, it hits the tree. I'm not even sure if it's dropped down, so I feel like the ball did drop down because I think I heard something hit the ground, but it hit the tree, like it went really high up. So I feel like it dropped, but also there are a lot of squirrels about. So it might literally have just been a pine nut falling or something. Oh my gosh. Oh, we found it! Oh no, you guys. Tree. And I'm here. Wonderful shot, you guys. Wonderful shot, look. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this hole is dreadful. Right, this is my 5th stroke, but I don't think there's much I can do here except go that way. Right, about 75 yards left to the pin. I'm gonna use my pitching wedge because, I mean, this is for bogey. Oh, great shot, Alia. Oh my gosh, that's so good. You know how I just said that's so good? I think it was a bit too good, and I'm pretty sure I've rolled off the back of the green and I'm not actually on the green anymore, but let's find out. I can't see a pink ball from where I am stood right now. Just off the green, but I'm gonna put you guys in front of the pin in case I chip it in for double bogey. We got a quadruple bogey because I shot a 9 and this is a par 5, so let's just forget about it and go on to the next hole. I'm just getting set up at the next hole, but my ball is really dirty, but I brought extra, so I'm gonna go and switch it out for a clean ball before we play the 4th hole, and hopefully it means I score better. We have a 344 yard par 4, but off the winter tees we are playing it 320 yards. I'm gonna go off again with the driver and just try and hit a fairway. Oh, we sliced it. Really bad slice there, you guys. I'm pretty sure it went through some trees, but I think it did drop down. But this is my issue. This is my issue. I get so much nerves playing on camera or in front of people, like I was saying earlier on in the video. Another one of my issues is that when I start playing bad, I just start to go downhill. And one thing I really struggle with mentally is recovering from... not recovering, I suppose, but one thing I really struggle with mentally is the ability to just bounce back and start thinking positive and knowing that I can recover and still play well, because I know I can hit my shots well if I try really hard. But then part of the issue as well is that my mental game is really bad, and it's one of the reasons I think at the minute I'm scoring really bad and playing really bad, as you guys can see. Hold on, swapping hands, arm hurts. Mental side of it is something that I really need to work on. My nerves and all of this, because there's just so much to golf. And in that waffle, I have found my ball. Here's the ball, right behind a wonderful tree trunk. Someone said this to me the other day. I really like hitting towards the trees, and now I have video evidence that I really like hitting towards the trees. I'm not exactly sure what to do here, and I don't want to hurt my club, so I think we move these out of the way. What I'm gonna do is just use my 6 hybrid and just try and, you know, get it back on the fairway. I mean, I think that worked, all things considered. Right, so that actually kind of worked out. The ball is just over here. There's lots of tree here, but I think as long as I aim it in that direction, I'll be all right. We have about 169 yards left in. This calls for the 3-wood. You guys, what is happening? Is it because I haven't filmed myself playing golf in a really long time? Is that it? What on earth is happening? I'm not even gonna put my 3-wood back into my bag, because let's be real, that went about 10 yards. I'm gonna need it again right now because I'm already at my ball. The only reason I'm not cussing is because I'm currently on camera and I'm filming, but there's a lot of swear words currently going through my mind because my next stroke is my 5th stroke, right? We're still about 160 yards out. I mean, what do you even say about that? What do I do? Look, I'm out of that rough, and that's all I can ask for. Right, 67 yards left in. 50. Whoa. Don't even know what's happening anymore. Like that shot was great, pure, but it was like I was chipping it from 30 yards in. Like, what was that? Oh, we just gotta do the same thing again. Sorry, my bag's falling. Sorry. Right, let's try this again, shall we? You guys, I don't know what's happening to me. Not even on the green yet. Really, Alia? The one time I don't pure it. I pure it for my last 2 strokes, and then now I'm right in front of the green and I couldn't pure it. Not even on the flipping green yet. Just roll. Sit. Finally, 11 strokes on a par 5. I'm sorry, but that is really bad. As soon as you turn the camera on, soon as you have people watching me, my nerves go through the roof. I overthink. Oh, sorry, I'm walking up a hill now, so you're gonna hear me huffing and puffing a lot. But hold on. Oh, I need a burp. Apologies, it's a bit gross, but I'm gonna keep it in anyway because it's real. Oh, another burp. Oh, and another one. I had a Lucozade, sorry. If I'm on camera, nerves go through the roof. If I'm playing with other people, nerves go through the roof. Like, I don't know what it is, but something about being on camera and having other people watch me just makes me really, really nervous, because I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. And over the last few months, I'm almost at the top of this hill. My games just got worse and it's not ideal. We made it to the top of the hill. As you can tell, I'm really unfit and I'm really out of breath. We've got 5 more holes to go. It's Lucozade. I love Lucozade. It's also worth mentioning that the only thing I've had today, I'm not fruit pastilles, I was just saying I was gonna eat a fruit pastel now. The only thing that I've had today has been a sandwich. Like, that's it, and what I'm eating now. So maybe that's part of it as well. Maybe to play good golf, you also need to be well nutritioned and actually not be hungry when you're playing. I'm not super hungry, but I am a little bit hungry. Not as fueled as what I should be. Right, here we are at the 5th hole. It is 329 yards, but it's also playing 329 yards off the winter tees. You already know it, driver. To be honest, my thoughts on that shot, I don't really have any. I am speechless. This is also a par 4, so I really needed a good drive there. At least now, you know when I do like my short form videos where you guys see me playing a hole, at least now you can see like more of my thought process and how I feel in between shots and how my bad shots really affect me. But yeah, we didn't even reach the fairway. I'm not sure if it's because I'm concerned about the fact that the sun's about to go down or what it is, or whether I'm rushing, but this is the worst I've played in a really long time. Like, I haven't been playing great, but this is bad. There we go, much better. That one had a massive slice, but I'm not even gonna complain. Like, that is the best shot I've had in quite a while. So our next stroke, par time. I have found my ball, it's over there, but as you can see, surrounded by trees, so I'm gonna go that way and just avoid all the trees and then have a better line in. I'm only on the 5th hole and I haven't even finished the 5th hole and I still have 4 more to go after this, you guys. Call this a weak mentality, but I really feel like giving up. Like, this is the thing, when golf knocks me down, I just get so knocked down and I just feel like giving up, and it's not a good mentality to have, especially when you still have 4.5 holes left. But I don't know, I feel like crying, to be honest, but is what it is what it is. I have about 139 yards left in. I do have a line in, there's a tree in the way, I should lay up, but my head's gone. I'm going for it with my 4 hybrid. Maybe I should just say screw it and go for it more often, because that is the best shot I have had on this hole so far, and it's also the shot that I thought the least about and thought, screw it, I'm just gonna go with what I feel like doing, and it worked out the best. So maybe that's how I'm gonna approach the last 4 holes after we finish this one, because as far as I can see from this position, I'm on the edge of the green. Oh, I hit that really weak, but it had a pretty good bounce on it because it is cold, so the greens are quite hard at the minute. It's a long putt. I'll be honest, I don't even know how many strokes I am on this hole anymore, but it's all on video anyway, so I have the little counter. So editor Alia, please calculate what stroke we're on, because I don't know right now. Time to putt. Just gonna go for it and see what happens, because I'm over this hole. I'm so over this hole. That's that hole done. Not sure how many I stroked, not sure how many it is. Probably for the best. I don't know what I actually just shot on that hole. Let's move on. 4 holes left to go. Not sure what my scorecard is, but I know it's bad, but might be good going into these last 4 that I don't actually know what the score is. Right, so we are on the next hole, and this hole is playing off the red tees as per usual. It's not on winter green, so it's a 329 par 4 driver time. And again, as you guys can see, huge hill, so let's try and actually get over this one. Positive is that it's a better drive than the last hole. Negative, it hit a tree because I sliced it, and I'm not 100% sure if it dropped down. Should I do a provisional? No, I think I'm fine. Let me do a provisional just in case. Let's see if we can find my first ball. So you guys, I have managed to find the ball, but it's not in a good position. Tree. So I don't really have any other choice here but to just punch it out. 56 degree, just gonna try and get this out. I have about 177 yards left in the pin, but the pin is just there. There's no trees, it's open. I'm gonna hit my 3-wood here. Alia, you're gonna hit this one well. Stop being so freaking negative and just try and hit this one well. Like, I'm just gonna try. Like, I'm already playing bad. Like, what could go wrong? I'm so dejected. You can probably tell based on how my mood is on camera right now, but hold on, just try and put the bag back on. Oh my gosh, where's the sleeve? I swear, whenever you're like already annoyed, everything else just annoys you even more. I am so dejected. Like, I haven't given up because, well, I don't really have a choice. I can't give up. I think the good thing about it is in a few months I can look back at these videos, or even in a few years, and just see the journey and the progression of how I've improved, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to start posting these play a hole videos more as longer form as well as short form, because I feel like with longer form you can just capture more, you get all the emotions in between, like how I'm feeling now. Where on earth did this ball go? Hold on, it didn't even take height, so it's probably in the rough somewhere. Anyway, as I was saying, like, I'm feeling so dejected, and this is just something I feel like high handicappers like me experience, and it's something, at least in my experience, that I struggle to... Sorry, if I'm like not looking at the lens, it's because I'm trying to actually find my ball as well. I feel like it's something like high handicappers like me really experience. It's just the lack of ability to just forget about it and just move on, because like I've played badly since the first hole. Like, I got 5 on the par 3, and since then, oh, that's my ball. I found it. Sorry, I was just looking for my ball. And since then, my entire round has gone badly for me, and that's something that I really need to work on, especially if I want to become a scratch golfer, is that I can't let bad holes and bad shots determine how the rest of my round goes, because that's honestly one of the reasons why I think I score so high. Because if I play well on the first couple of holes, the rest of my round tends to go alright, but when I don't play well, the rest of my round just goes downhill, and you know, it's not great, but long form YouTube video, I can ramble. Right, let's carry on with this hole. This is our 4th stroke, now for par. A decent hit, but I've just lost so much distance on my 56 degree. Normally my 56 degree goes between 60 to 70 yards, so I thought I would get there, but I'm not even like on the green. So I'm gonna 56 degree it again and see what happens here. So this is my stroke for bogey, I'm pretty sure, and I have about 24 yards left of the green. I'm going to hit it again with my 56 degree, and right now I've got 3 more holes after this. I'm just trying to not think about the score. You know, when I'm editing this, the score will pop up. I'm gonna add a graphic anyway, so as I'm playing, I'm just gonna try and not think about it and just play, because I'm pretty certain I'm in like the 40s already for my score, so we'll see. If you need proof about how much your mentality affects your golf game, I feel like this video is a very good example and a very good showcase as to why that is the case, because wow, I feel like there's just so much I need to work on if I want to become a scratch golfer. So much. Too weak. Right, we are on the 7th hole of the day. It is a 260-yard par 4, massive dog leg right. So what I think I'm gonna do here is just go straight and then have a line in, like, does that make sense? A 90-degree line in, but try and just go as straight as I can. I think to get to the end of this stretch, it's about 180 yards. So driver, hopefully it gets there. Had decent contact there, but I had a slice. But I mean, I think the wind really took that. Like, really took that shot. Oh, that's good contact. Oh, that's perfect. We avoided the bunker. Oh, there's so much I can ask for. I mean, I didn't spin it, but took a really bad bounce and it's off the side of the green. Is what it is. You know what? It is what it is. Just, you know, it's alright, Ali. It's alright. That wasn't a good stroke because I thinned it, but I mean, it didn't roll off the green, so let's not complain. Oh. I think I'm in the 50s now, so I'm getting close to shooting double par. 2 more holes to go, let's do it. Here we are, hole number 8 of this 9-hole video. It is a par 3, 160 yards. No, yes, it's 160 yards, but it's playing 150 yards off the winter tees. It is downhill, but I'm gonna hit my driver just because I want to try and make sure it gets there. And the wind is starting to come in as well. I don't know why that was relevant as to why I'm hitting my driver, but I'm just gonna stop talking. Oh, that's great contact, Alia. Sit. You guys, that was so good. You guys, that is literally the best drive I have had all day. I aimed it a little bit more towards the left because the wind and like the trees and that were going towards the right. So I thought the wind would take it a little bit more right. And I think it worked out in my favor because I am on the green. And I think that's my best drive of the day. So, I don't want to get ahead of myself because I could very likely bowl this and still not get a par here. But let's try and be positive. Let's try and be positive. Right, so I don't want to get ahead of myself, but we are on the green. I have a relatively good chance at potentially getting a birdie here, but we're just gonna hit it, okay? We're just gonna hit it. Let's try our best. Too weak. Oh, let's try and get our first par of the day on the 8th hole. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh guys, I'm actually so upset. I'm actually so upset. What the hell just happened? Right, you guys, final hole of the day, hole number 9, a par 4, 282 yards downhill. Now I'm hoping because it is winter and the ground is a little bit hard, we might get a little bit of roll like we do in the summer, but you already know, driver, let's do it. Oh. Come on, be good, be good. Oh, you guys, I don't know where my tee went. I'm really sad. Oh, that's okay. Anyway, that drive was pretty decent. I heard the bounce of it and the bounce sounded really hard. So I think my theory that the ground is really, really hard might have helped it a little bit. There was a little bit of a slice to it, but I'm not exactly sure. Oh, I can see it. I can see it. Okay, we're not on the fairway, but we're not blocked by any trees or anything by the looks of it. So, come on, let's end this whole video with a good hole. How many yards do we have left in? 114 yards. Do I keep it short or do I make it long? I'm gonna hit my 7, I think. Let's do the 7 iron. Right, I've got my 7 iron here. There is 2 huge bunkers right in front of me, so I really need to make sure I hit this one well and that we end up on the green and not inside the bunkers. Oh, we hit it well. Come on, bounce on the green. We hit that one well, I think. We avoided all the bunkers because there is a bunker on the right as well. There's 3 bunkers surrounding this hole. I did hear it land. I don't think it bounced. So I think it might potentially have just like plunged, if that's the correct word, like plunged into a the rough or something, I don't know, but I can't see my ball yet. Also, look how cold it is. Oh my gosh, it's on the green! It took a hard bounce! I'm trying to run, I'm trying to run. It's on the green! You guys, it bounced on the green! This is our putt for birdie. Very long putt, but we'll try our best. No, too strong, too strong, too strong. I was scared. I was scared. And that is my first 9-hole video done. Now let's pack away my stuff and do a little debrief. So after 9 holes, I pretty much shot double par as a 23 handicapper, which I'm not gonna lie, it's not good at all. And I think you guys watching at home are gonna be like, how is she a 23 and shooting double par? But this is the worst that I have ever played and or ever scored across 9 holes. Like, I have never ever shot this badly over 9 holes. And you know, I think there's a few reasons as to why. I think that one of the reasons is that this is my first time doing a long form video where I am filming every single shot I take across 9 holes, or just across any holes as general, because I normally only film individual holes and post them as separate clips. So I think that is part of the reason. I was a bit nervous around that because I didn't want to hold anyone up. I'm cautious that other people on the golf course are looking at me because I have my actual compact camera with me today, and people will see that because I am walking and I'm vlogging and, you know, talking about how I'm feeling in between the holes and in between the shots. So I just get very cautious that other people are looking at me. And secondly, I always play bad on camera, and I think part of it is because I know that there are gonna be people watching me play these holes, and it makes me feel like I need to play really well, and I forget that I just need to try and focus on my game and just play how I normally play. But the shots that I was doing today were really bad, and I think it's really good that I started this series, Alia To Scratch, because it means that I'm gonna be on camera more. It's gonna help with my nerves. Hopefully this means that as the journey goes on with this series, I'm gonna get more comfortable playing in front of camera. My strokes are gonna improve, and I think the important thing here as well is that I need to improve on my confidence. I need to improve on my mentality, and I just need to have overall more self-belief in myself, because that's what golf is about. I think it's your mentality over everything. So that is the end of this video. I am going to be posting more long form videos on my golf channel, so make sure you subscribe and turn on that post notification bell so you guys don't miss another video. Comment down below how you think I did, how you think I can improve, what feedback you have, and what other videos you want to see in this series. I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye!